ding your credit score. So be cautious of when your statement close date is and try to pay off before that. Point number 2, just because you have a $1,000 credit limit, just because you have a $10,000 credit limit, do not use all of it, because the more you use, the more it's going to hurt your credit score. You're probably also thinking, I just got my first credit card and there's a $200 credit limit. That's it. That's exactly what it is, a $200 credit limit. Try to either use it and pay it off immediately or minimize how much you're using in totality, because the name of the game is get your first card, to get your second, to get your third. Even though your credit limit might be really small up front, that's fine. At some point, you're gonna be able to upgrade. Don't get too frustrated with this, but also just understand exactly how using a high credit limit can negatively impact your credit score. And my recommendation, don't use as much of the credit limit or pay off as much of it before the statement close date as possible. Mistake number 4, getting a cash advance. What is it? It's basically borrowing money from your credit card. You're getting cash out of your credit card. Folks, credit card is not a debit card. Even though you should be using a debit card in that you turn off and pay it off, do not pull cash from your credit card. That interest rate will eat you alive. A cash advance should never be used. Unless it's an emergency of all emergencies and you absolutely needed cash, there is no situation in your day-to-day life in which you should be taking a cash advance from your credit card. So how do you avoid it? Don't do it. There is no alternative to a cash advance. If you do not have the cash and it's not an emergency, you should not be spending for whatever the item or service is. Mistake number 5, not using your credit card. This one is one I see a little later in people's credit histories where they have had old credit cards, they have forgotten about them, or maybe their oldest credit card ever and they've forgotten about them and they're not using it. The reason this is an issue is 1, you're showing zero utilization. And when you show a bank that you're not utilizing your credit card, that actually doesn't help you. It doesn't hurt you, but it's not really helping you because, well, how do we know if you're responsible if you never use the card? And the second one is if you don't use a credit card for long enough, they'll just close it. And when they close it, and if it's your oldest card, that can actually impact your credit score from a length of credit history perspective. Length of credit history accounts for 15% of your overall credit score. So I recommend you do this instead. Old cards that you don't really use day to day because it's not driving value, take them and use them as like a $1 load to Amazon every month. So you just take it, automatic load $1 or $2 onto an Amazon account, because sadly, I'm sure you'll spend more than that every single month on Amazon, so that that card is used month over month. In addition to that, set up an auto payment so that every single month that full statement is paid. So that's fully automated. That card is gonna sit there and help boost your credit score and you don't have to think about it. Because you don't wanna end up in a situation that I ended up in where one of my old cards, I just forgot about it, completely forgot about it. And suddenly I get a notice from Capital One saying, hey, we're gonna close your old card if you don't do anything soon. Luckily, I went back in there, swiped it, we're good to go.